Hello traders out there in trader land. I'm getting ready to go golfing. That's why I got a hat on here. But I've been trading the live markets 28 years or so. Hey, let's hang out for a few seconds. Find out if I'm sharing enough information with you that will be of interest enough for you to maybe even subscribe. But check this out, the S&P 500 spider chart. We're taking a look at this. Every candlestick is 1 week. Know that we're only looking at a weekly chart here. Tells us a lot of what's going on. You'll notice that we were in this nice uptrend for a long, many years, going up, and then we broke down. We were begging for a drop. Huge volume on the pullback. You can see this here. Sizable volume on the rally up. Do you guys see this gap down right there and run up? And it gives us what's called a piercing pattern, which is a reversal pattern, meaning that the close of this white stick was higher than the middle of the previous stick. That's what makes it a piercing pattern. That gap down run up makes it a specialist play. We teach all this sort of stuff in mentoring, but that is a buy opportunity. Sure enough, we've been going up. This is just a good old fashioned bear pullback. Look up bear pullback at freeonlinetradingeducation.com. Go to the chart school and then look at bear pullback. That's what we're looking at here. However, could this bear pullback just keep going higher 100%? Will we hit these areas, these highs again? There is a chance of that happening. Again, on the spider. If I go over here on the diamonds, we take a look here at the diamonds. Down, gap down, run up. We like that piercing pattern. And we're heading higher. Not too bad. I mean, one thing I like to do here is pull the Fibonacci's on it. Fib retracement levels. And I'll do this. I go to the extreme high, extreme low. And the thing that I want to look at here that's of interest is there's the 50% Fibonacci, there's the 61.8. That is a great area for a reversal. What's interesting there is we have a lot of activity. See this support, kind of support here, coming across support. Major area of support. That should be resistance at the 61.8. So on the diamonds, a little more upside potential before major resistance. Let's see if more ETFs will show us anything. Qs. The Qs are at major resistance right now. You can see this gap down run up happened at a major area of support. You can see this coming across here. It rallied up, and we have a big trend line. See this trend line? This trend line, if I go back for some time, you'll be able to see it better. And if I go to a line chart, let's go to line chart. See this line? If I click on that, there's the two nodes, nodes 1, nodes 2. See that? Those two nodes gives us this. And if I zoom back to look at this on the Qs, see this little stutter step price did right there? See that? It's because of this line. That line is a major line. So now that we're looking at this, we had a rising wedge that broke down. We rallied up. What was support is now potential resistance. It could drop again, giving us shoulder, head, shoulder. This could be the right shoulder to a major drop to the downside. But what does the Russell 2000 weekly chart say? It says down. We rallied up, bear pullback. You see this? Bear pullback. If I go here and pull a fib on this one, which is very important that we do. Let's just see what percentage we're at. We're at the 38.2. As it, to get to the 50% would get us to this upper trend line, right? So we're in an area of a lot of upside resistance. Now, what's super interesting here, do we have what's called a big old fat bullish death hook? Symmetrical triangle, got below it, and it rallies up. What does that mean? On the Russell 2000, if this is a bullish death hook, this thing should go straight north and do so with a vengeance, straight up with a lot of power, a lot of volume, a lot of conviction, if that's what we're looking at here. Now, the Qs are telling me we're at resistance. The diamonds, we have a little more room to go before we hit major resistance. Spider's telling us virtually the same thing. Financials, what's the financials telling us? Financials say we up. We have more room to go higher. Do you see that before we hit major resistance? But if we hit our head there and then drop, shoulder, head and shoulder reversal, trend pattern reversal. Bad. Big time bearish topping formation. Now, what will save this market? Well, the negative GDP that we just had will not do it. That's bad news. And it takes some time for a GDP to get negative. And we now have gone there. And the reason that's so important, because, gang, I talked about the Psalm rule, saying that since last August, we've been in a recession. And then we have the inverted bond yield on the 10-year, 2-year bonds. And that had, we're over 100 days past when that bond yield inversion corrected itself. Now, why is that important? Because I had my hedge fund guys, I own a hedge fund, I had them go and crunch the numbers to say, how long does it usually take before we see the correction, the market start to drop, or the high put in the drop? After the 220 or the 10 and the 2-year inversion rights itself, where it's no longer inverted, the average is about 100 days. And we are in that 100 days, meaning that we already probably have our highs. In other words, the highs that we're looking at here is what we're looking at here is probably it. Now, guys, a couple things. Bitcoin's at 95,000. It was at 97,000. And knocking at the door of 100. So if you remember the chart from last week, there was a bull flag on that. We have broken out, and we could see another rally to the upside, which is great to see. Now, if you guys notice, every day we've been cranking out short little 5 to 6, 7 minute market updates. And we have AI podcasters, Grok guy, Grok girl, talking about what's happening, what happened in the day, that day. We do that at the end of each day. I myself listen to these podcasts. Those podcasts tell me exactly all the stuff that I don't need to see in the fund or have to see in the markets each day. It tells me what's going on. I love it. I built it for me, and I said we should share it with everybody. So you have the option and the opportunity to listen to those. It's short, 5-6 minutes, and you get a ton of information of what's happening. You'll be the smartest person in the room when it comes to talking finances, economics, talking about things like cryptocurrency and what's happening in the markets as a general whole. That will only benefit you. So that's why we're doing them every day. Feel free to give those a like. It doesn't cost you anything to do it. Those likes are more valuable than what you might think. Those likes help the algorithm say people do like it. Let's share it with more people. And yeah, I think that'll help you out. And we do, I'll share something. This is on a personal level. I have an AI agency called Grok Core, C-O-R, Grok Core. And we are doing complex for business owners, where if you could automate anything in your business, think as complicated and complex and sophisticated as you could possibly think. My company does custom AI solutions that make what yesterday seemed impossible a possibility. We do some big projects, and I'm just sharing it with you guys because many of you are business owners and you would like that. We also will put a AI bot agent on your web page and social medias to help sell your products for you. We do that stuff too. That's low-hanging fruit. Everybody should have AI bots selling for them on their web page. 24/7 customer support and 24/7 sales support. But it's the custom, projects that we work on. So it's also called Grok. Do you guys know? Here's some useless information for you. I had the word Grok trade. I used that before it got cool, before NASA started using it, before Elon Musk started using it, many, many years before anybody started using the word Grok. There's another big company, Grok, with a Q, Grok out there. And I have many businesses: Grok Algo, Grok Management, Grok Trade. I have a lot, Grok Core. I have a lot of Grok companies. And Elon Musk, just know I had Grok way before you. And NASA, I had Grok way before you too. So anyway, useless information. But what we're looking at here in this short is the markets are in big time warning zone of a big correction happening and soon. Anytime you add what was 177,000 jobs, that was unexpected. That was impressive. That's the only thing keeping this market up. We had an 8-day run, which is a historic long run. The last time we had 8 straight days going up was back to 2022. So it's been around 3 years since we've had an 8-day straight up run. Very impressive to see. Tells me that we could start to get a little bearish here soon. So if you like this level of education, feel free to give me a like, because I didn't run ads on that. That by itself should give me a like. I did not run ads on this thing. And maybe consider following us. You can always unsubscribe, but if not, it's probably be the last video you see from us. Been trading in the live markets nearly 30 years and using technical analysis, and own a hedge fund. And I speak on this, and I'm a quant guy. And technically speaking, we are also still bringing on people who are interested in algorithmic trading. And if that's you and you want to be part of a small, very exclusive group, if you're into statistics, into data crunching, into algorithmic trading as a whole, or love the idea of it, then you can reach out to us. My personal email is D as in Delta, E as in Echo, S in Sierra at groktrade.com. Take care, guys. We'll see you. Bye. Guys, why are you still here? You just watched my video and now you're still lingering around. Might as well be with you now that I have your undivided attention. Listen, if you haven't done so yet, I highly recommend putting in a foundation of trading, your foundation of trading through a mentor. For learning to fly a plane, you wouldn't just go through ground school before you start flying in the friendly skies. What you would be doing, though, is going up first with your flight instructor. Same thing if you're going to learn to ride a bike, you better have somebody behind you helping you ride a bike. Surgery, you're not going to read a few books and do heart surgery. So every principle in with being guided by a mentor, let finances be this. If you're a trader, you from amateurs to professionals. Mentoring will do that for you. Anyway.